Another major win for Iran is making headlines worldwide, as reports suggest that a low-cost combat drone has successfully destroyed a U.S. weapon system worth several $1 million. In what's being described as a major setback, Iranian forces have bombed and disabled expensive American air defense systems, including advanced THAAD and Patriot batteries deployed across the region. Shocking footage now circulating online reportedly shows a European-made, high-tech radar system stationed near the U.S. Embassy being completely obliterated by a precision Iranian strike. According to defense sources, a $2 million Giraffe 1X radar unit was annihilated by a $20,000 Shahid drone. This latest revelation adds to the growing list of American losses in the Middle East, coming just days after alarming reports confirmed a surge in U.S. troop casualties across multiple fronts. From mounting troop deaths to immense financial losses, critics say President Trump appears to be losing this war on every front. An Iranian strike has reportedly taken out a high-value air defense sensor position within a U.S. military compound, marking yet another precision attack that targeted critical American technology. According to Defense Security Asia in a report dated March 15, the strike occurred inside the heavily guarded U.S. Embassy compound in Baghdad, a stunning breach of one of America's most secure facilities in Iraq. Preliminary assessments indicate that a $20,000 Iranian kamikaze drone was responsible for the strike, which allegedly destroyed a Swedish-built Giraffe 1X radar system installed within the compound. The incident once again underscores how inexpensive, mass-produced drones can bypass or overwhelm costly and complex air defense systems that the U.S. relies on for base protection. Iran's drone program is known for using commercially available electronics and simple navigation systems, allowing it to mass-produce large fleets of unmanned aircraft at remarkably low cost. In stark contrast, the Saab Giraffe 1X radar targeted in Baghdad carried an estimated price tag of $2 million, according to Defense Security Asia, illustrating the dramatic cost imbalance between offense and defense in modern warfare. The United States has reportedly burned through several years' worth of its most critical munitions since the beginning of the ongoing war with Iran, highlighting the immense scale of the conflict's costs. According to a Financial Times report published on March 12, Washington's rapid and relentless use of weapons and ammunition has now triggered urgent discussions within the Pentagon and defense industry circles. The report notes growing concern among officials and analysts over America's ability to replenish its depleted stockpiles, raising serious questions about long-term military readiness in the face of sustained conflict. Among the weapons most heavily used are advanced, long-range Tomahawk cruise missiles, precision systems that play a central role in the U.S. Navy's strike capabilities but are costly and slow to replace. One defense source quoted in the report warned that the U.S. Navy will likely feel the impact of this munitions expenditure for many years to come, as production and resupply timelines continue to lag behind battlefield needs. As the war between the United States and Iran continues to escalate, reports now confirm that more than 200 American troops have been wounded so far, underscoring the growing human cost of this conflict. The mounting U.S. military casualties have been recorded across 7 different Middle Eastern nations, reflecting how far the hostilities have spread beyond Iran's borders into the wider region. According to a Washington Post report published on March 16, new details have emerged that reveal the extent of American setbacks, exposing the deep challenges facing U.S. forces on multiple fronts. Defense officials have identified troop injuries in Bahrain, Iraq, Israel, Jordan, Kuwait, the United Arab Emirates, and Saudi Arabia, a stark indicator of how widespread and volatile the battlefield has become. So far, at least 13 U.S. service members have lost their lives while serving in the Middle East theater, as the Iran-U.S. confrontation intensifies and the toll on American personnel continues to rise. With military and strategic losses steadily mounting, President Donald Trump now appears increasingly hesitant to further escalate the war with Iran, signaling a noticeable shift in tone from his earlier aggressive stance. Only days after vowing that the United States would ensure the safety of vital oil shipments passing through the Strait of Hormuz, Trump has now called on America's allies to shoulder more responsibility and step in to counter the Iranian threat.
I am demanding that these countries come in and protect their own territory, because it is their territory. It's the place from which they get their energy, and they should come and they should help us protect protected.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that we will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest newsmakers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the U.S. will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry guards.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HD videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.